I have lived with depression for most of my adult life, and there have been many times when I have thought about suicide. The depression came on when I was in my teens, and I was told that my low moods were just part of being a teen. It's difficult to explain the complete darkness you feel and also the pain. The pain is not a physical pain, but you just feel a kind of all over internal pain that grates at you, and nothing seems to stop it. It made me wish that I would fall asleep and never wake up, and then I would be at peace. I genuinely, I genuinely believed that I would not survive my 20s. However, fate intervened and I met my partner and we had a family. This changed my focus, but I was still having periods of severe depression. This continued after I joined the ambulance service. I never actually went to my GP or asked for any help, probably because I didn't want to share my very private thoughts and because of the stigma. On occasion, during intense periods of depression, I would plan my suicide. I had several different plans at one stage. People often say that a person who has completed suicide must have been selfish, but at the time you have these thoughts, you are in such despair that you are not thinking logically. Why didn't I go ahead? Strangely enough, indirectly, the ambulance service saved me. I had a period of bad jobs where I saw a lot of younger patients die, and I saw the devastation and guilt that was left behind from suicide. I suddenly felt that I couldn't go on feeling the way I was, and that this was a waste of my life. Instead of thinking about suicide as the solution, I went home and spoke to my partner and was honest about how I felt. I went on to have counseling, but the best thing that worked for me was talking to other people. Finding out that I wasn't the only person to have felt how I have been feeling was absolutely amazing. How am I now? I feel at peace. I feel stronger than I have ever felt. I have a group of new friends who understand me because they have similar experiences. And I know that I can always ring someone if I needed to, which is a great comfort. Has the depression gone? No, it's still there in the background, but I have control now. When I was younger, most of my days seemed dark, but now most of my days seem bright and with colour. My advice to anyone who is silently trying to fight depression or suicidal thoughts by themselves is to reach out and talk to someone. Once you have been honest about how you feel, it takes a weight off you. Also, you will be surprised at how many people will understand and have similar feelings to yourself. Don't be afraid of counseling and don't give up if the first one is not right for you. Talking to a neutral person really helps, and they can point out things that you never realized. The more you learn about yourself and understand what triggers these thoughts, the more you can keep them under control. Finally, I know it's a cliche, but life is worth living, and however hard it may be at the moment, things do and will get better.